I was brave enough recently to do a live on a completely new social media channel the other day. So I thought I'll give it a go on YouTube today and see how it goes. Never done it before, never seen what this looks like at all, but you got to try new things. So, on my other socials, I've been talking about kind of staying healthy in 2025. So I thought I would come and talk to you guys on this channel about that. So what I mean about staying healthy is I've been seeing a lot of people post on social media about New Year, they're going for their goals, they're super excited, just out the gate running, right? Like, and I love it. I love the energy, and everyone's like just super keen to smash 2025. But what I would love is for people to keep that energy for the whole year. And it is really difficult, I certainly notice it with my clients and getting to sort of April, May, June. The goals are there, the goals are not quite being achieved, and people start to get disheartened and think about maybe they should do another strategy and things like that. So, you know, you got to stay consistent at stuff. I'm a big believer of consistency, being determined, disciplined, and that sort of thing. But definitely last year taught me the true meaning of that. So if you don't know, I did a fitness bodybuilding show last year, and that was insane. I still can't believe I did that. But the amount of dedication and commitment that it took, and it just taught me like there's no way I could have done that in 3 months, 4 months. It took a solid 8 months, if not more, to be honest, just of consistent work day in, day out. And what I would love for people to do is kind of bring that into their property journey, their real estate business, their property business, and just be consistent with the things that you have to do daily, weekly, monthly, fortnightly, 6 monthly, all of the stuff that we've just got to do to get to the goals. You can't just pull back in April, May, June, July. You've got to keep going. And I know it's difficult to stay that January energy and mentality all throughout the year, but I think there's some things that you can do to keep yourself going. Firstly, I think property networking events. I'm not the 100% biggest fan of them. I think you do have to find your people with property networking meetings, but you got to make a start, right? You got to get out there to find out if that group is for you, if that networking brand is for you. You've got to make a start out there. And then what I like to do at these networking events is just try and find somebody that you genuinely connect with, or you think, they're like a good, honest person. I love having conversation with them. I'd like to see, talk to them more about property. And I think it can be difficult because I find those networking events sometimes really fast paced, and I don't think you get the true person sometimes that you're speaking to because it is so quick. But try and find your people there and connect with them, and make your own group of property friends. For a lot of people that I work with on the coaching and mentoring side, they have their family and they've got friends that they grew up with, but not necessarily their property friends that they can truly sit down with and have an open conversation with their struggles and bounce ideas off each other and get some property feedback. So by going to these networking events, you're going to get some property friends, and I would recommend that you Zoom and have a cuppa, like maybe once a week or once a fortnight. I know it would probably be better to build real connections in real life, but to get in the car, drive somewhere, it takes time. So definitely the Zoom, and it cuts out a lot of that kind of before and after wasted time. And maybe you could meet up every 6 weeks to talk about your goals and how you're getting on with that as a face-to-face thing, like something, treat yourself somewhere, go somewhere nice. So I think you've got to have your circle of property people and try and find some people that are on a similar path to you. So if you own 3 HMOs or 3 boarding houses, try and network with somebody that's at that same level as you, so you can really bounce the ideas around and really talk about the struggles. It's, of course, if you meet a beginner at a property event, you get along with them really well, that's great, you can help them, but I want for you to have some support as well, and some home truths and some ideas to bounce around. So you need somebody that's on a similar level to you. And the reason why, around that, and we're going to wrap up on that, is I want you to do that so you've got your property friends, so you've got somebody to talk to all year as your buddy, as your support, and you're not alone. People who fall off the bandwagon, April, May, June, July, those kind of times are just lack of support. They just need some support in their property journey. So that's that. And then if you can afford it, it's in your budget, I would love for you to explore having a coach or mentor who can actually move the needle in your business. And, if you have been running your property strategy or your property business in 2024 and you did not achieve what you wanted to achieve, the business is still not where you envisioned, and you're like, you can't carry on doing the same thing in 2025. You've got to make a change. You have to do something different. If you don't, you're going to get the same result. Okay, you're right now you're living on that New Year's energy and everyone else's energy around you. It's going to change, so you need to make sure that you are doing things now that are different to 2024. If you did struggle in that year or you didn't achieve what you want to, do something. And a coach or mentor, pick the right one, can move the needle in the business and really get you to your goals. So if the budget allows for that, definitely explore that. Make sure you speak to people that are their clients and really make sure it's for you. Myself and my husband, we spend money every year on coach and mentors, and some years we've had good ones and some years have not, and I'm not talking about a couple of grand here, so it's been expensive. So definitely make sure that you check out the person that's you're going to work with, but a good mentor and coach can really help you move the needle and get you close to your goals. And then something else I want you to think about for this year to help you is getting some help in your business. So again, if in 2024 you were spinning all the plates, you're doing all the tasks, doing all the jobs, you only just made it to December. There were a few times there where you were desperate for a holiday or you were just like, I'm over this. You made it to December. Don't have another year like that. If you know that was your year in 2024, get yourself some help. You can get some self-employed people in the business or virtual assistants, which is what I do. Get some stuff off your plate. And, I hear this time and time again with people that say, I can't afford a virtual assistant right now. You don't need somebody for 30 or 40 hours a week, okay? Even if your budget only allows for 1, 2, 3, 4 hours for the week, it's better to have those 4 hours back and do something productive with it than have nothing at all. Okay. And I actually think it's better to start with the smaller hours because you need time to learn how to systemize and put procedures in your business so somebody else can come and do that for you. You need time to learn how to work with somebody else, delegate, not micromanage. These are the skills you need to learn. And if you just wait until you can afford 35 hours a week, it's gonna end in tears for you. It's just gonna be really hard for you. So don't be disheartened if you think, I can only afford somebody for 4 hours a week. Go for it, because it will benefit you in so many other ways. But yeah, making sure that you hand over those low hourly rate tasks to a virtual assistant so you can be free to actually focus on high money making activities within your business. That's gonna move the needle. Okay, I'm not saying you're gonna make 10 grand next month from doing one task, but it all adds up for the whole year. You get 5 hours back this week, you get 3 hours back next week. If you take those hours and you focus on what you need to focus on, that's those little things all year are going to make a big difference for you. So definitely look at virtual assistants and how that can help your business. I give you loads of tips on my social media about how to do this and how to put systems and stuff in your business, so make sure you check that out. And if you don't know where to start, well, then you can just send me a message and we can have a chat about the business and where you're at. I can either point you in the direction of some stuff to watch on my social media, or if you need more one-to-one hand-holding, then I provide those services as well. So wrapping up, keeping property healthy for 2025, please just keep your January energy for the entire 12 months, for the entire 2025, and implement some things to help you with that. So that is go property networking, find your property friends, okay? People on the same level as you, journey-wise, that you can bounce ideas off of, you keep each other grounded, find your property friends, okay? Friends you grew up with who don't do real estate, don't do property, that you can't have proper bouncy conversations and ideas and solve problems. Your property friends are going to help you with that. So get your property friends and make an effort with them. Okay, make an effort to have that Zoom conversation every 2 weeks. Hold each other accountable. Definitely do that. So it's your property friends, mentor, coach if you have the budget, and virtual assistants or self-employed people to take some stuff off your plate. So you actually have time to focus and achieve your goals for 2025. And you'll know if you need this because you'll look at 2024 and go, yeah, I need it. Or you're just looking at your week now. You should be documenting everything you do, especially if you're starting out, and seeing where you spend your time. And if you can see your time is being sucked by lots of lower hourly rate stuff, well, then just times that by 52 weeks. That's what it's going to be like. So you know you need it. Just look at your notes. Any questions, you can pop them in the comments for me. And yeah, let me know if this is the kind of stuff you like on YouTube. Normally I kind of hang out in Instagram, but I'm looking to, look at other social medias and what people are doing. I find it quite exciting, actually. I just did TikTok the other night for the first time live. What an eye-opener that was. It was a very different back end. And YouTube seems to be a lot more easier and simple. So yeah, let me know if there's the kind of content you like on this channel, and I will plan out some stuff for you. And I'll speak to you soon.